Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where it helps if I tell OBS that I'm trying to record Crusader Kings. I should restart this episode, but I don't know, somehow this feels more authentic. There we go. Oh boy. We're off to a great start here. I was just taking a look at our succession, and honestly, this seems fine. So, this guy is going to get the Khanate of Himalaya. We don't care about that. This guy's going to get the Khanate of Delhi. That's fine, too. And this guy, he's going to get our second duchy here, and that we care about. We'll have to take that back from him. But we'll see how that ends up going. For now, this seems reasonably fine. We are going to, of course, continue to push in over here, and we're going to do that militarily, of course. We can probably just hand out those Khanates, though, and that might put us in a better position than we would have been previously. Now, where is this Khanate? This one's over here. It de jure belongs to this gentleman here. We'll just grant this right now. We'll grant these Khanates out, and that'll be perfectly fine. So the next one would be Himalaya. That'll go to this gentleman. He is not in our realm. So it will go to this gentleman. The Khanate of Himalaya. Perfect. 2 vassals go with, which is always nice to see. And we can transfer some vassals around as well. But we also want to hand out the Khanate of Delhi. And so we shall. That goes to this gentleman. Perfect. 2 vassals go with, which is, again, always nice to see. And we can transfer this guy over as well. Sounds great. So we'll do exactly that. And we should probably, at this point, look at what that makes our succession look like. Oh, this is fine. I was hoping that this guy would be split up a bit, but this is okay. We keep all of these titles. And this guy gets our second duchy. We'll have to take it back. No big deal. Sounds good. So, do we want to go after maybe this duchy tier realm? This is a duchy tier realm? It's a duchy tier realm. I would have expected that to be a kingdom tier. Do we even want to do a kingdom invasion? All titles belonging de jure to the target title. Okay, so what is her top rank duchy title? This, which belongs de jure to the kingdom of U. Okay. Sounds good. We're going to declare war on a Mongol invasion, like so. It's reasonably big, so we're not going to declare multiple wars. I didn't even look at how many troops she had. 2,500? Sure. She may have allies. We're going to raise up our men-at-arms and our levy troops. Like, honestly, even if she walks in here, I think we might be able to raise up enough in time. She has a long walk. Yeah, we're fine. This will be more than enough. We're going to stop gathering. And we're going to stop gathering our men-at-arms, too. We're actually completely fine here. We've raised everybody, and we'll put this guy in charge. Yeah, we're definitely going to win. We're going to start walking towards her capital and meet her partway. Wow, they're even separated. Okay. Well, that was easy. 50% war score just off the bat like that. Sounds good. So we are about to get barracks, and that's something that we definitely need to invest in as soon as we get the tech here, which will be very momentarily. Skill 30 on the diplomacy front? This guy's not a powerful vassal. I'm putting this guy in as our chancellor. Oh, we can't fire this guy. He had a hook. Okay. Unfortunate. Well, in that case, we'll put this guy in as our marshal. Son just came of age. Did that change our succession? No, it did not. This will. We'll need to hand things out to the same level that we are now, of course. And that'll be just fine. How are we doing on our vassal limit? 64 out of 70. Okay. I mean, with a world conquest, it often gets pretty spicy on the vassal limit, but there comes a point where the only reason that the vassal limit matters is because of internal politics. Now, we just finished up barracks. So obviously, we are going to work on sparring grounds in every single one of our locations right now. That is a top priority for us. And we'll get that finished up. I'm even going to build them here. Oh, is he the wrong culture? He is the wrong culture. Unfortunate. Well, I'm going to build them here instead. Not really instead, but I'm going to build them in all of those locations. Fantastic. Let's finish up our capital siege. And where do we want to go next? These are huge counties. I didn't realize that. But we actually took her captive, and so there is no next. Wonderful. We'll just put an end to this war, disband our troops, and we'll need to hand these titles out. We'll give this to our son. That'll be fine. And let's see. We need to give this one out. And this one. Ah, there's one down here. Okay, I was a little confused on where the other one was, but that is fine. And then what other titles did we take here? This should be the Duchy tier title. So we'll grant our son the Duchy tier title here. 2 vassals go with. He is now a duke. What could possibly go wrong? And can we create a kingdom tier title from that? I mean, we can't, so that's fine. Okay, sounds good. So, of course, there's a lot of border gore to clear up over here. No doubt about that. Oh, we are now... I didn't choose our... I didn't choose our next fascination. So we're being exposed to Gavelkind. I don't care about that. I don't care about CB either. Ledger is absolutely better than Casus Belli, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so we may want to consider attacking this guy. He is currently fighting someone. I don't know who this guy is. Not part of our realm. Okay. We could go after Golog. This is a guy who is at 0 reasons. Actually, -1 reason now. For religious acceptance. Difference in military strength. Okay, fair enough. We're never going to be able to do it, so we should declare on him. Now, he's a duchy tier realm, and the petty kingdom of Golog is his highest tier title. Kingdom of Gyalrong would be the one that we'd go after, to make sure that we get his entire territory. Fantastic. We'll go ahead and declare that. He is here. I don't think we should raise here. We could, however, raise here. Men-at-arms and levy troops. Excellent. So he's going to raise up around 3,000 troops and head off north. Sounds good. We're going to head into his capital. Actually, we can go now. And we'll catch him. Or we'll catch some of his troops. No, we'll catch all of them. He stopped. Great. This is perfect. I didn't actually realize we were technically right next to him there. But yeah, we were. Could have raised here. But this is a little further away. So we were slightly safer raising here, I suppose. This worked out wonderfully. So obviously, no problem whatsoever routing him there. We didn't stack wipe him. It's not super surprising, though. We're just going to finish up this siege, and where is their leader at? He is actually in the capital. Okay. Our daughter was murdered. Well, that's rude. That's very rude indeed. We can change this gentleman's contract. And this is probably something that I want to do. He is feudal, huh? Okay. Yeah, he is feudal. Interesting. I think that we should probably bump up his levy contribution. I feel like levy contribution is our weak point right now. Once we switch over to feudalism and get through that kind of dark age that it involves, that'll be a lot better, for sure. So we're going to wrap up these couple remaining researches before we switch over to feudalism, of course. Gavelkind in about 10 years, Ledger in about 38. So it'll be a while yet while we are working on these various conquests. I do expect that all of India will be under our control by the time that's done. I think that's reasonable. Betrothed can marry, but they're not going to, apparently. But they did anyway. Okay. The AI is weird sometimes. Where are the troops here? Oh. Well, hello there. This is bold. I'll give them that. It's not smart, but it's bold. Okay. We're at 74% war score. 37 of that from battles, 27% from occupation. Sounds good. I don't know where the remainder of their army is, because I believe that they still have some. Yeah, they went off this direction, and presumably they're down over here, making their way back north. That would be my guess. We'll see. So we're going to have this siege finished in about 50 days. And once we finish up our constructions up here, we can build additional constructions, of course, upgrading our longhouses. Now, that's only going to be about 700 additional levies, and, what, about 1,000 additional levies? So, like, 1,700? It's not huge, but it's not terrible. Really, it'll do the trick. 92%. Ooh. Okay, we'll do an intrigue challenge at 92%. Sure. And we're just going to walk down here, and I believe that this siege will end the war, especially if we can fight these guys. Now, they're leaving, but if they were to mysteriously turn around and come back for some reason, they shouldn't. But if they were, then we'd probably win the... They were thinking about it. Okay, I do see our dangerous faction notification there. I want to check something. Ooh, okay. Yep, we do have an opportunity here. We're going to split off these guys. There we go. And we're going to let these guys lock in. This is foolish of them, but okay, we'll take it. They're locked. In we go. We do need a commander here, and we'll put this guy in charge. We have a new diplomacy perk available, and we are going to take... hang on a moment. Wasn't there one that gave us... I think that was in the... Offer vassalization acceptance. That's something we should probably work towards. There's a number of them that are going to be in that position where we can offer vassalization once we have that. They're raising up troops over here. Okay, entertaining. But we're going to hit them here. This will be no problem, and between these two things, we should definitely end this war. Really? You're going to come in and reinforce this? I really question that move. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're 95%. We're just going to let this finish up. 20 days and the war will be over. Sounds great. So problem solved. And we should definitely take a look at the angry vassals. We'll disband our troops here. What do they got going on? Peasant rabble. Okay, that's not a big deal. We're not too concerned about that. We do need to hand these titles out, so we'll grant that to this guy. This went to a duke. The Noyen Duchy. I did not intend for that to go to a duke. Wait, what? He is a duke. But he only has a county. I must admit I'm slightly confused. Is his name Duke? Okay. Well, his spouse is a duchess. Oh, she's landed. He is not. Gotcha. That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, so we're going to grant this out to this gentleman. And we'll grant these as well. We'll need to grant duchies for sure. And that puts us at 7 of 7. So too many held duchies. Obviously, we need to hand out Golog. That goes to this guy, who is a duke. And I guess now he's more of a duke. Okay. That's going to create some awkwardness later on, probably, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So we then need to take a look at this. We can create a duchy title. That's something that I'm interested in doing. We'll go ahead and create that. That goes to this gentleman, who is not within our territory. Gotcha. It can go to this countess instead. So she will get the high chiefdom. She's not very happy with us, but I'll send her a gift, and we're thoughtful, so that'll boost her opinion dramatically. And we'll ask if she wants to convert over, if it wouldn't be too much trouble. Perfect. We can change this guy's contract as well, and we're going to bump up his feudal levies. We're doing fine on cash. I'm not worried about that. Okay. So that's a pretty big cleanup over there. I like it. When are these guys going to rebel? We cook? No thanks. When are these guys going to rebel? They're going to rebel in 9 months. Okay, we are also above our vassal limit. Which is certainly awkward. What's the kingdom situation looking like down here? Ah, I see. So we should definitely go after this guy, or actually this lady. We'll go ahead and declare that right now. We're going to do a Mongol invasion of her kingdom. Technically, it's a duchy. And we're going to raise up our troops here. 11 months. Okay, that's a little further, but that's fine. So we're going to raise up how many troops here? This is an interesting direction for her to walk. She did amend that. Probably for the best. Okay, we're going to head out over to the capital. In fact, we'll just group these up. Head out now. Okay, I want to take a look at these factions. Caberite populists, sure. We should probably be working on some faith conversions at this point, in all honesty. We'll start in our own realm. Okay. So in we go. Is she leading her troops? She is leading her troops. That's fine. We can leave a siege force over here and then go after them. Not a problem. And we're going to, in fact, do exactly that. We're going to split off our onagers and these units like so. And then these guys, they're going to head on down. The siege will wrap up soon enough, really. 2 months. This is still saying we're going to catch them. Which I'm slightly surprised by, but I'll take. I'm definitely surprised that we're going to catch them here. But okay. I like it. Perfect. So this should net us... Well, they're going to retreat, actually. It's not going to net us a 50% war score unless we capture her. We gained a level of stress because our best friend died. Okay. We're going to push up over this way and see if we can catch these guys. We can go for a ride. That'll be fine. Athletic will keep us alive for a while, after all. We've finished the siege of their capital, and we can go up over there. We're at 61% war score here. Mostly what we're trying to do is create our kingdom title to get this vassal limit issue dealt with. I don't know what that was supposed to be. The bell ringing? I don't know. At any rate, we're going to defeat this army, no problem. And we captured her. Perfect. So the war is over. Disband our troops, and we'll need to, of course, hand all this out. So we'll grant this to this guy, and it's just a whole thing. Okay. There we go. That puts us back to 7 of 7. And then we need to hand out the duchy, of course. The duchy goes to this gentleman. 5 vassals go with. That's great to see. So we're 5 vassals above our limit. And now we can create the Kingdom of Gyalrong, which we shall do. And that goes to this gentleman as well. 5 vassals go with. And he actually has some de jure claims over here that he can push. I'd love to see him do that. 36 reasons off. But we're still in a situation, we're not her rightful liege. I think that we should let just this king over here push these titles. I mean, we need to grab Amdo, there's no doubt about that. And in order to do that, we should probably go for Nagormo. This is also a duchy tier realm. Her top level title is the Petty Kingdom of Nagormo, which is up here, and that's fine. So we would go for a Mongol invasion of Amdo. Now, while this war is happening, we should be expecting our peasant rabble to fire. Because they're going to be jerks. That's okay. Trying to set our rally point over here, but it's not moving. Oh, it's outside of our realm. This is not us. Right, that wouldn't be. We should raise up here then. Okay, and we'll do something like this. How many are we going to raise? Well, enough is the answer. Enemy ally joins war, so they're up to like 3,000. Sounds good. Okay, this is enough. We'll group them together and stop gathering, and we will head in over here. And then the rest of our troops we can reserve for the peasant rebels. That'll be just fine. We should probably work off some stress. We'll gain some sweaty stench, but that's okay. Another lap. There we go. And we may as well host a feast as well to drop some stress. Welcome, friends. And we're just going to push in towards this capital here. Is she located in her capital? Yes, she is. Okay, we don't see her troops. Oh, they're over here. That's a ways away. We're probably just going to split in half here and send half of our units over to her capital to start slow sieging. Okay, no more major stress issues. A peasant's lot is to serve their lord. We knew this would happen. And what do they got? Oh, this is adorable. They've got 2,000 troops and they're split up. Cute. Okay, so we're going to raise up enough troops to deal with that. Shouldn't take long, seeing as this is at our capital. We'll raise up, I don't know, maybe like 5,000. That should be good. And we'll just make our way in like that. And that war is over. Fantastic. Now we can call a hunt, but we're not going to at this exact moment. This guy was murdered. Okay. Lots of murdering happening. Not really my preferred state of being, but sure. I guess that's the thing. So we need a new steward, and This guy'll do. Excellent. Boy, emphasis on this slow siege, huh? Okay, well, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we will continue our land grab over here. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time. I'll just put these guys down. Fantastic.